drop you from my channel. Okay? I don't know why we just can't listen to the praise and worship in the morning just to feel good, just a little bit, green beans. No, we got to start trouble already. I don't, why you laughing? Why you laughing, sir? Okay, why you laughing? I don't understand that part. Okay, all the time. I don't listen, green beans. How long has it been now? How long have you been rocking with me now, green beans? How long? Cause I'm tired. I'm tired. You don't even have to tell me how long. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm tired, sir. I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie to you or anything. Okay? He said you still on Earth. I see that. See that nonsense right there. I don't even know what's going on. Quincy, what's up, baby? Quincy, I'm gonna have to change you. You're not gonna be cousin no more. I'm gonna have to change you, Quincy. I'm gonna have to change you. You're not cousin no more. Okay? What's going on? How y'all doing this morning? It's good to see y'all. Okay? So I wanted to play a little gospel this morning. Y'all know how we do sometimes. And I wanted to um just release all the toxicity and all the foolery that has been plagued my channel for like a couple days now. So I just wanted to like release all that nonsense. And in the future, I'm just going to be mindful of where I go. Okay? Mindful of who I rock with and stuff like that. The sad part is, I bet you in the Caucasian YouTube, none of this stuff happened. I kid you not. Like black YouTube is always some ghetto stuff, but I bet you in the Caucasian YouTube, this stuff does not happen. You know what I'm saying? I bet you, okay? I bet you. Good morning, everybody. Also to the new subscriber, hello, how are you? So listen, we no longer gonna get into nothing else. We just gonna get on to our story, what we got talking about today, okay? So that's why I wanted to get in here and put some gospel in it. You know what I'm saying? Let God just, even though you walk with God every day, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to get him in here. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get him in here on my channel because you got to just cleanse yourself of all this, foolery and toxicity and fake people. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So, y'all, we can't talk about it anymore. My king told me, listen, listen, don't play. Don't act like you don't know. You know what I'm saying? And you know what is hard when you have a man that knows his purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be married to a man that he knows his purpose. I ain't lying to you. It is hard. Okay? It is hard to be married to a man who knows his purpose. Because when he doesn't know his purpose, he'll let you do bullshit. I ain't lying to you. You'll be able to get away with nonsense. You'll be able to get away with foolery. But when he knows his purpose, you can't get away with no foolery. Okay? Because no matter how hard you want to say something to somebody, and when he get in there and say, you spoke your piece, okay? I let you speak your piece, okay? You got the truth out. Now close your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Close your mouth. And that was hard for me. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. Y'all know I run my mouth, okay? But when you have a man that has purpose, baby, ain't nothing like a man that got purpose. Oh, my God. When he has a purpose for his family and how his family is supposed to go, ain't nothing like it. Okay? Ain't nothing like it. I'm blessed to have a true king. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that don't dibble dabble into foolery. You know what I'm saying? I love that about my husband. Just it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the foolery this morning. Now, y'all know all over YouTube, IG as well, that a content creator named Isis, I hope I'm saying her name right, because y'all know I ain't good with nobody name. So, a content creator, her name is Isis, and she like just did a whole whirlwind about a content where she says, I am married. No, she said, I married a monster. Okay. She said, I married a monster. Okay. Let me share something with you. Her video that was only 14 minutes made over 2.2 million views. I ain't lying. Mind you, this content creator has never seen numbers like this. Okay. And she's at 63,000 followers. And she has not had that many followers before. Okay. Because I know on IG she's not that big. Okay. But on Instagram, I'm sorry. On IG, she's not that big. But on YouTube, she wasn't that big either. Okay. But she done hit 63. Okay. So when I heard the story and I watched it on site, I was like, is this real? You know what I'm saying? Is this real? Because it sounded a little crazy. You know, it sounded a little crazy. It was like, this does not sound right because it was too many holes in it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if everybody was able to put it together, but it made my antenna, you know what I'm saying? How can I say this? It just made me just, I'm trying to say it and I'm not trying to curse. Um, it made me just be like, oh, what the, it made me like that. I was like, something is not right. That's how I felt. Something is not right. Okay. Cause it sound crazy. Okay. So I was like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? So let me get into the pleasantries. Good morning, everybody. To all the newcomers, how are you? When I start seeing you more, I'll be greeting you by name. Steven, what's up, baby? Green Beans, Renee, what's going on? Melania, Miss O, JC, I see you, baby. Who else we got in here? Let me see who else we got. Jared, I see you. How you doing? It's good to see you, my brother. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Quincy, I greeted you already. Who else we got in here? Let me see. I know I seen Mr. He said, how are you, sir? Mona D, what's going on, baby? What's going on, Mona D? Mona D, I sent you the second video, my sister, of this foolery that I'm about to play today. Guys, also, I want to share something with y'all. I want to share a little tidbit with y'all. I shared this video, the two videos that I'm about to play. Y'all saw the first one with her foolery, okay? And the second one is the niece of the husband, okay? Because it's a legal thing going on, the husband couldn't come out and speak against the foolery, okay? Because I'm gonna share something with you. In these type of cases, no matter what the husband do, okay, he gonna always be labeled in the wrong. I ain't lying to you. Leonard, how are you? Miss Straight Up No Chaser, good morning. How you doing? So the thing is, no matter what the husband does, he's going to be labeled the evil one. Do you hear what I'm saying? No matter what he does, he's going to be labeled the evil one. That's every man. It doesn't matter what happened. Men are always labeled the ones that's evil. Okay. So this woman has came to social media, and this whole story that was only 14 minutes, okay, turned into a whole whirlwind, y'all. Okay? Turned into a whole whirlwind. And I'm going to share something with you. It gave this woman content. Do you know this woman put up a GoMe fund? Mm-hmm. Did you know she put up a GoMe fund? She put up a GoMe fund on her YouTube. Check this out. I did not know she took down all her content. She took down all her content on all her page, and you want to know why? Because remember, she talked highly about her husband. She talked nothing but good things about this man throughout all those videos. She snatched those things down. Okay? Now, everything that you about to hear is alleged. Okay? You don't want to get sued, but it's alleged. Okay? So I said, let me watch this play out because I didn't want to jump onto the content. Hey, Realistic Vibe, how are you? I didn't want to jump onto the content. Melania, did I greet you? How you doing, baby? So, Bella, what's going on, baby? So I didn't want to jump in on the content. I was waiting because the story didn't sound right. I was like, nah, this sound crazy. Because if you a stay-at-home mom, this is what gave me the first red flag, y'all. If you a stay-at-home mom, right? That means you the one that's tending to the baby, okay? You're the one that is tending to the children. So you gonna tell me you never knew when you changed this baby diaper that she was red inside? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Now, I'm not saying the baby wasn't touched. I'm not saying the baby wasn't touched. But it wasn't the daddy. Guess who it was that touched the baby? Anybody know? She had 4 children and she just had another baby. Somebody touched the baby, y'all. She got 2 older boys that don't belong to the husband. Mm-hmm. And then she got the 2 girls that belong. Yep, you got it, Realistic Vibe. It was the son, the eldest son. Now, check this out. Check this out. I'm not blaming the son like the son is evil. I'm not blaming the son like the son is evil. That means somebody touching that baby. That's what it means. Anytime children start touching on each other, somebody, you hear me? Somebody touching one of them. Do you understand? I just want to put that out there. Okay? I just want to put that out there. So if the oldest one was doing it, that means somebody's touching him. Do you hear what I'm saying? Somebody touching him. Now, only how I'm putting this together like this is because when she says she a stay-at-home mom, okay? She said, I'm a stay-at-home mom. And I changed the baby diaper. I said, wait a minute. She a stay-at-home mom. How did she just find out that this baby was being touched? She should have knew the same day. Like when the baby got touched the same day, she was supposed to know. Unless you keeping the diaper on this baby 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like you supposed to know the same day this baby got touched. Also, another thing too. Why is the baby 4 years old in a diaper? I thought that was strange. Like nobody start training the baby like 1.5, 2 years old. Cause I know I did that. I know I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like 1.5, 2, I started potty training. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? It bothered me. I was like, wait a minute. And mind you, I was always at work. I was a work mama. You know what I'm saying? But I trained these kids the best way I could while I was working. Okay? Only one who didn't get the best of me was the oldest that's 30 now, and he got his own family. He didn't get the best of me. But the rest of the other ones, they got the best of me. And the aggravation too. You know, they got all that. Okay, so the oldest one didn't get all the aggravation and stuff. He got the gifts, the vacations and stuff like that because I was trying to make up for the time I missed with him. That's the God's honest truth. You feel me? So I said something is wrong. That's what I kept saying. Something wrong, right? So check this out. The niece tells the story, and guess who found out that the baby was actually being touched? It was the grandma. It wasn't her. It wasn't the mama. It was the grandma. Okay? It was the grandma that found out. Okay? That's the truth. That's what the niece said. Her grandmother found out. So that means that's the husband's mother. She found out that the baby was being touched. Now you know, you know black women, okay? Them elders, they know, okay? So when she immediately opened the diaper, she asked the baby, like, who's been touching you down there? The baby told her, Grandma, it's my brother. Okay? So the baby told the truth. But now, the grandma calls her son, tell her son what's going on or whatever. So the husband is ready for war. Like, you know, because this is his daughter. And guess what they found out as well? Guess what they found out, y'all? You know, she got 3 other children besides that oldest one. So what you think the oldest one did? If he was touching one, what did he do, y'all? What did he do if he was touching one? Anybody know? Mm-hmm. If he touched one, what did he do? He touched all of them. He touched all of them babies. Mm-hmm. He touched them all. So now, the husband found out. The husband found out. The mama told him. And so the husband went crazy. Now he's supposed to go crazy. He's supposed to. Okay? He the daddy, he's supposed to go crazy. I'm taking care of you in my house, you know. And it sounds like the boy daddy, you know, is a Pookie and Rere. Okay? The oldest one. It sounds like his daddy is a Pookie and Rere. Because when they were confronted with what happened, okay, and the wife was told that the little girl said it was her brother, they started talking to the little girl, telling her to say it was her father. Okay? That's what they did. I told y'all, some of these women be out here doing that nonsense. They will get up there and do a whole sermon with the baby, so the baby will get up there and lie. Okay? So whoever was the DIFUS caseworker, I want to say thank you. Whoever was the DIFUS caseworker, I want to say thank you. Because what the niece said is like they took the baby aside by herself and started talking to her. And then she told, okay? She told the truth. So when it went in front of the judge, this is why the husband ain't in jail, y'all, okay? So when it went in front of the judge, and no charges are pressed either, when it went in front of the judge was like, nope, the baby said it was the brother. The baby said it was the brother. Now, this is what the niece is going to expose. I just wanted to give y'all the little rundown. But the thing that hurts so bad is that instead of her correcting this boy, okay, instead of her correcting this boy, getting him the help that he need and finding out why he doing that, she immediately turns it around on the husband. But check out why she turned it around on the husband. Check out why she turned it around on the husband. Check this. When the husband found out what was going on, he said he want his kids. He said he want his kids. So what he do? He filed for divorce. And why do men lose cases when they're trying to get their children? How do men lose their cases when they're trying to get their children? The woman will throw accusations on him and say, oh, he's abusive, okay? or molestation, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, so that he will not be able to get the children. Y'all know this is what they do. This is the rundown right here. Okay? This is the rundown. So the eldest son, okay, is the one that done the foolery. So what I'm thinking is the eldest son father is still in his life. So probably when he gets that boy, this is just allegedly, when he gets that boy go to somebody's house. Wherever his father taking him at, this stuff probably been done to him from when he was small. And that's why he acting out the way he do. Because they also said the eldest son called the husband and cursed the husband out, threatening the husband and all this other stuff. Okay? So the thing is that this woman follows what? She follows that woman, the sprinkle woman, right? Now, allegedly, okay, for everything I'm saying is allegedly. But I know somebody touching that boy. Ain't no way. See, kids don't just think of doing stuff to each other like that. They don't. Somebody has to initiate the foolery. They don't just get out and just start touching children. Somebody has to initiate the foolery to them, and then they pass it on and so on and so on. That's how it goes. Okay? And only how I know is because I grew up in this same thing. Okay? I was essayed when I was young. So I grew up in this same type of foolery. So somebody has to touch them for it to start. Okay? And I think that's why I was like on my children like a hawk. They couldn't go to nobody's house. I didn't let them spend a night at nobody's house. Okay? You couldn't sit on nobody's lap. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't be hugging nobody and this and that and kissing nobody. I would get like no, You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it plays in your mind. You feel me? I don't care how old you are. It plays in your mind. So the thing is that now she follows sprinkle. Okay? She follows sprinkle. And you know, sprinkle teaches these women to put voodoo on these men. You know what I'm saying? Because what man would have took this woman, because she sound like something is wrong up here. Okay? Sound like something is wrong. Maybe he was trying to save her. I'm not sure. But you know, he didn't see that the children, more than likely the boys were disobedient. You could just, you know, if you thinking about it, sound like the boys were disobedient. But, you know, it makes me just, I don't know. I know I'm reaching a little bit. But the thing is that y'all know sprinkle teach these women how to do all this juju. She teach them how to do all this witchcraft and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So how do we not know something happened like that with this man? You know what I'm saying? How do we not know something happened like that with this man? Because now, after he found out his daughter was touched and he found out the other daughter was touched, ain't no man can be saying like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he probably flipped out. Okay? He probably flipped out and lost his mind, and that's why she's saying she been out her house for a month, because she probably had to get out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying allegedly. So now she claimed that she's been a trophy wife, and he was doing all this. He was taking care of her and this and that or whatever like that. So all the videos she put out, her glorifying this man, how amazing this man is, and then she go and snatch down all these videos because, you know, she don't want, probably if he has a lawyer, more than likely he has a lawyer. So the lawyer could go back and say, well, this is all she has over her YouTube and her Instagram about how amazing her husband is and this and that. Because she also says in her video that, oh, well, the first couple of months when we first got married, I noticed something strange. Now she says that in the 14-minute, video that she's disgracing this man. Now she says she noticed something strange. You didn't notice that when you were dating him? You know what I'm saying? It sound cray cray. That's why it was hard for me to sit there and believe her. Anyway, y'all make the judgment for yourself, okay? So we gonna play. Let me see what I got here first. Let's see what we got going on first. Oh, so terrible how people just lie. It's so bad. And you know what? I'm gonna share something with you. If if that judge didn't see the nonsense, this man would be in prison under the jail. If the judge did not see this nonsense, that man would be in prison trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? Trying to fight his way out. Okay? Can you imagine? Mm-mm-mm. So, let me see. Oh, wrong one. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me a minute. Mm-hmm, mm-mm. Okay, so this is the first video. I want y'all to hear how she discussed about it, okay? Now, this video done hit about 2.2 million views, okay? So that ad revenue for this one video gonna be crazy, okay? It's gonna be cray-cray. I ain't lying. I don't know. She gotta be monetized, though. She gotta be monetized. Let me just see. Yup, she monetized. So that ad revenue gonna be wild. Oh my god. That thing gonna be wild for this one video. She got 63.6K followers. Now, she didn't have that before. When this whole thing started, she did not. See, I don't know what it is, but we bond. When it's something like this, we bond together. You know what I'm saying? Every time when it's something like devastating like this, we all bond together, and you don't know if it's true or false. We just go with it. Long as it's against the man, everybody raise their pitchforks and knives and be ready for war. Long as it's against a man, we believe it. Here we go, y'all.
Welcome if you're new here.
I'm sorry for all like the static, but that's her video. Okay, let's get into it.
If you hear any noise in the background, that's the new baby. A lot has happened since the last time that I recorded. I think the last time you guys saw me, I was in my second trimester, and yeah, I think I did post an update in the community section when the baby was born, and I said that I would be back soon, and that was a few months ago now. I thought that when I came back on here that it would be to maybe do like some kind of newborn favorites or meet my new baby or something like that, but unfortunately it's been a little over a month since I had to end up leaving my husband.
Now, mind you, y'all, she didn't leave her husband. Her husband left her. Okay? The husband left her. Okay? And her in here doing this slow jam because, She's heartbroken. I want to share something with you. When a woman's child has been touched, okay, you don't come to social media and expose that. You should not. You shouldn't come to social media and expose this. What you supposed to do, okay, is make sure he go under the jail. That's what you shouldn't have time to come to social media. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have time to come to social media. You supposed to make sure he go under the jail. Okay? That's how it's supposed to be. In this video right here that she's doing, it's supposed to be, if you gonna tell it, it's supposed to be he in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I made sure he was in jail. That's why I've been gone for like 3 months or whatever like that. I made sure he went to jail because I want to share something with you. If a man, okay, if the husband was found that he touched that child, they would not let him walk. Do you hear me? He would never walk. They would not let him walk. Do you understand? He would be in jail. He would be in jail. I'm not lying to y'all. He would be in jail if he actually touched this baby. Okay? But she don't have nothing like that. She just, doing a little chucking and jiving. Allegedly, let's get into it.
I honestly don't even really know where to start with this, just because it's just such a hard topic. And I honestly thought that by the time I got on here that I wouldn't have any tears left because I've just cried so much. It's like I built this channel and this whole brand around being this man's wife and trying to teach other women how to attract good men and provider men and all these different things. And I truly held my husband, or saw him as the bar for what every woman should, type of man that, or type of husband that every woman should aspire to have. And I didn't realize that the person I married was actually going to be my biggest nightmare.
Miss O, I'm gonna share something with you. She probably worded that GoFundMe page very well. She probably worded that thing very well, okay? Because she know you right here. You talking to a pimp right here. This a pimp right here, okay? This a pimp right here that know the game. She probably just worded that GoMe fund very well on what she needed. Like, oh, I need it for an apartment or something like that. It's not because, oh, my daughter was, so and so. That's probably how she worded this. So I think she's going to still be able to receive that money. Here we go.
So basically, when I first met my husband, as I've already talked about in another video, I think it was my single mom video, I explained, a little bit about how we met.
Trey, what you put in here? Nobody tripping about them getting married early. We not tripping about that. How you doing, Trey? Good morning. Let's get into the foolery.
I really thought that that man was my Prince Charming. So when I first met my husband, I thought that he was my Prince Charming. I thought that he was my knight in shining armor, and he portrayed himself to be this amazing, upright, righteous Christian man. And I believed him. I think shortly after we got married, and this is something that I haven't talked about, I started noticing like certain things changed with him. And
Now, you heard her say shortly after we got married, I started seeing things change with him, but I didn't think nothing of it. Let's go. Let's go.
I just started to see a few things that I didn't like. But I honestly thought that some of these were things that I could get past. And it's like sad to even say like I could get past some of these things.
Mind you, the video keeps cutting. Okay? So she edited this video real good. So, it keeps cutting. Here we go.
I don't even know where to start. 6 weeks ago, I was changing my daughter, my 4-year-old daughter. And
That's the problem I got. That's what gave me the red flag. She says she's a stay-at-home mom, and she said she was changing her 4-year-old daughter. Do you understand? This is what gave me the red flag. Because 4 years old and she's still in the diaper. But you a stay-at-home mom. You have time to train this girl. Do you see what I'm saying? Something is not right there. And how is it that you didn't find out sooner she was being, touched? That's why I didn't, you know what I'm saying? So that's why when you hear the niece speak about it, this is where all the holes get filled. So that's the next video. When you hear the niece come in, she gonna seal all the holes that we got from her video. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue.
This holiday, she's not.
Commercial. 14 minutes video, a commercial. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness, YouTube is something else. Here we go.
I noticed that when I changed her, she was red and very sensitive. And immediately, my first thought was, did someone touch her?
Now, I told you somebody did touch this baby. I told y'all somebody touched this baby. But when the baby told the grandma, because the grandma is the one who changed her diaper. It wasn't her, okay? The grandma changed this baby diaper and asked the baby, who touched you? Now, mind y'all, the grandmother is a black woman, okay? The grandmother, I don't even have to say anymore. So you know that this is not fake. I don't even have to say anymore. When I say the grandmother was a black woman. So we already know, okay? We already know the grandma conclusion was correct, okay? We already know. So the mama lying saying that she changed the diaper, but it was the grandmother who had the kids that changed the diaper and asked the baby, who touched you? Who touched you down here, ma? She said it was my brother. So now, when the grandma, okay, now this is the husband's mother. So she tells her son. Then what happens? All hell break loose. This is why she's coming out with this video. She's trying to protect that boy. Do you hear what I'm saying? She trying to protect that older son instead of getting this boy some help. Okay? Because he didn't just touch one, he touched all three of the children. Okay? He touched all three. Now, don't worry, the next video coming in, so it's going to seal up everything that this one is saying. Here we go.
Oh, God. So I asked her, I said, baby, did somebody touch you? And she ended up saying it was Daddy.
She getting that cry on. Robbie, thank you for the $10 super chat. Robbie said, just showing a little bit of love. Be well. You too be well, my dear. Let's get back into the foolery, y'all. So she up here crying. Here we go, y'all.
I felt like my world ended on that day. My husband wasn't home at the time when she told me, but I knew he would be coming home soon, so all I could do was just say, don't tell him that you told me. And I just instantly started.
Now, when she said, she told the baby, don't tell him that you told me. Okay? Don't tell him that you told me. Can y'all imagine? That's what she was worried about. Instead of throwing those kids in a car and rushing to the hospital. Now, she did go to the hospital, but that would have been her first instinct is throw them in the car, let's get to the hospital. But guess what? The kids was not with her. She trying to say the kids were with her. But when the cousin come in and tell the rest of the story, the kids wasn't with her. They was with the grandma. But she's a housewife. Why are the kids with grandma? You a housewife. You a trophy wife. Why are the kids with grandma? Something is not right. Okay? This is why I said we got to stop jumping on a bandwagon when you have, this believe all women, parade. Believe all women parade. We got to stop jumping on the bandwagon with everybody and sit back and say, wait a minute, let me watch. You know what I'm saying? All the other content creators was coming out and I was like, let me watch because this does not sound right. Especially when only thing that made me say something was wrong is when she said that baby was 4 years old, still in diapers, and she was a stay-at-home mom. Can you imagine? You a stay-at-home mom, that baby's supposed to be smarter than the average. Do you hear me? You a stay-at-home mom, that baby's supposed to be smarter than the average. Long as nothing is wrong with the baby in the baby mind, I'm just saying that baby should be smarter than average. That baby's supposed to be out of the diapers, potty trained, okay? Know how to talk full sentence, Should be going to school because 3 years old, that's when they start going to school. Should be going to school, everything. You know what I'm saying? Be able to do math and everything. That does not make sense. So, listen, here we go. Here we go.
How I could get my kids out of the house. Because I knew if I confronted him or asked him about it, that he would just lie. And that
I gotta break this for y'all. I gotta break this down real quick. My first instinct as a mother, if I find out that this happened to any of my girls, okay? My first instinct is to call my husband, okay? If he's the one that's the problem, okay? Okay, I'm just letting you know if he's the one that's the problem. My first instinct, okay, is to get those kids to the hospital. Okay, Miss O, you know I'm gonna go left, but I'm on YouTube, so I can't go left. You know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking, sis. Okay, but my first instinct, because we gotta say it the legal way. Okay, my first instinct is to take them to the hospital. Okay, my second instinct, well, my first instinct really is to do Angela Bassett. That's my first. I don't want to lie to y'all. I don't want to lie to y'all on Waiting to Exhale. That's my first instinct. Okay, I don't want to lie, but the proper instinct, okay, is to take the baby to the hospital. Okay, I don't want to lie to y'all, but that's my first instinct. Okay, that's my first instinct. Okay, but whew, Lord, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I just continue to keep doing stuff to her, but just become more covert or more sneaky or whatever. As soon as my husband got home, he was actually picking up the boys from school, my two older boys from school. As soon as he got home, I told him that I was gonna go Halloween shopping with my sister because I just needed an excuse to get out of the house with all the kids. And I knew if I said something like, oh, I'm going to the grocery store, that it would be suspicious. Like, why am I bringing all the kids and like packing things, like things that we would.
You see what Trey just said? Trey is a retired police officer. Shout out to Trey. Okay. Y'all see what he wrote in the chat? I gotta highlight you, Trey. Y'all see what he wrote in the chat? He said, all the essay reports I have taken, the first thing the mother did was either get them out of the house to a family member or call the police. I'm just, ooh, Lord, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Things like that. So going Halloween shopping was the best thing I could think of to just hurry up and get the kids out of the house. I'm sorry, I had to get myself together. So when I got to the hospital, they basically told me that we had to go to another hospital because they didn't do physical exams, like that kind of physical exam there.
Okay, now listen, y'all. Listen to what she said so far. We went to one hospital, but we had to go to another hospital because they don't do physical exams there. This is why I said Black YouTube, we don't understand nothing. This is why. This is why I said black YouTube. We don't understand nothing, because if you told this hospital that you believe this child was touched, okay, they not gonna let you go. They not gonna let you go. They calling the police. They not gonna let you go. Okay, they not gonna let you go. Okay, that's why. That's why it don't sound right. They not gonna let you go. Once you tell them why you're there, okay. Lord, this is terrible. Okay, Lord, this is terrible. They not gonna let you go. They not gonna let you go like that. They not. Let's continue. Let's continue.
A police officer escorted the kids and I to another hospital where they were able to evaluate my daughters.
Now remember, she said her daughter. Remember in the beginning, she said her daughter. She only said one child, okay? She only said one child was touched, okay? Now she said her daughters, okay? Let's continue. Remember I told you that the cousin came in and plugged up all the holes in this story that we hearing from ISIS, okay? Here we go. Let's continue.
Coming out that he had actually been touching both of my daughters, who are only 2 and 4 years old.
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt?
Commercial. This is only a 14-minute video. YouTube, y'all something else. Y'all something else. This is only a 14-minute video. This does not make sense.
It still feels like a dream. Like, when this first happened, I just kept waking up every day and just hoping that this was a dream. Because it's literally my worst nightmare. It's my worst nightmare. I myself am a...
Trey, I don't know how old the boy is. I don't know. I don't know how old the boy is. Let's continue, y'all.
RAPE. That's how I came to be. And was also, abused as a child by a neighbor's husband. And I specifically prayed to God that my children would never, ever, ever have to go through this. And I'm just not quite sure how this happened, why this happened. I just don't know how he was able to get away with it and so sneaky. Because of my own trauma, I watch my kids like a hawk. Like, I don't like them sitting on people's laps. None of that. And he knows how much I cannot stand men like him. And to think, like, I couldn't even go to sleep in my own house and know that my children are safe. Just by me going to sleep, my children were left unprotected.
My heart breaks for the husband. Wanna know why? Because for him to find out that her sons were the one, that her son was the one that touched his daughters. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the thoughts in this man's mind? How he want to do something to her son. No man can actually sit there and just think sane anymore when their daughters have been touched and it's been by their brother. And the son is not his. Do you understand what I'm saying? The son is not his. That's some nasty work. That is some nasty work. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, Miss O, she protecting that son husband. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. So now, once this is done, we going into the niece. We going into the niece. Trey, hold your bridges. Hold your bridges, Trey. Hold your bridges. We going into the niece. Hold on.
So I don't know what the future of this channel is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to change the name or what. Yeah.
Now,
Maybe a
I'm going to
CEO
share
one.
something with y'all. When she got closer up to the camera, okay, if this woman was really crying, when she got closer to the camera, you see all the mascara running down her face. Nothing. Nothing is there, okay? Nothing is there, okay? The thing that hurts so much is that because we have this mindset to believe all women, we will crucify innocent men. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because we have this mindset, believe all women, we will crucify the man. Now, listen to me. I'm not saying all women lie about this. I'm not. Some women have some horror stories, but they don't come to social media and tell this thing. They got to handle the problem first before they come and expose anything. They got to handle the problem first. The problem is to get your baby in a safe place. Okay? All right? Okay? The problem is to get your baby in a safe place first. Then after that, you go after this man. You hear me? That's what you do. You make sure he don't see the light of day. Why are we coming to social media? You know what I'm saying? Telling this. That doesn't make sense. And Trey said, see, this is why Trey, you know, listen, Trey, you retired, but you still in it, Trey. Trey said, interesting that she cares about the future of the channel. But see, this is what I'm saying. Black women, we have not put this together because we're trauma bonding all together. You see what I'm saying? Because some of us have been SA, especially us older ones, okay? We have been through the most, okay? So we try to protect our own offspring, you know what I'm saying, like crazy, like, nah, not my kid. And the same person who did it to you when you were young, you know what I'm saying? We don't let our kids around that person because you know it's always that one cousin or uncle. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the auntie, okay, and the girl cousin, okay. So we make sure our kid don't stay around them. Okay, we make sure our kid don't stay around them. But us older ones, we've been through trauma like that. You know what I'm saying? So we watch out. Like, you know, we on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I see you going around that corner. You hurry up and grab that child. Get your, you know what I'm saying? Get your, and you screaming like, get your, you know what I'm saying? We get, you know, that's why I'm saying something is not right. That's why I said something is not right. So here we go. Now we going to the cousin. Okay? We going to the cousin. And the cousin got some cash money. You know what I'm saying? She got some cash money, S-H-I-T to say. Okay? Let's get into the foolery. Now, shout out to the content creator who got this video off of I think it might have been TikTok. I'm not sure. But anyway, the content creator is going to expose where she got it from. Here we go. Let's see if it's a commercial first. She said, copyright disclaimer. Okay. Warning, she's telling everybody. Real Talk with Yanni. Shout out to Real Talk with Yanni. Her content was fire. When I saw this, I was like, oh, this is good. This is good. I was like, oh, this is going to be amazing. Let's see. Here we go.
Bitches found fabulous, very perky black ass. And yes, William, today you're one of those bitches. Cause I'm a boss. I have a thing for you to be proud of. Of course you have. You are marrying a man who can support you. You skinny bitches for a nerve. Oh, hell no.
That's the intro.
Hi ladies, it's Yanni and I'm back with another video. We're going to cut right to it because girl, I just got this information and there is a woman that is speaking out on TikTok regarding ISIS, the YouTuber.
Okay, so it was TikTok. Okay, Yanni done did the damn thing. Shout out to Real Talk with Yanni. This was good, y'all. Let's get into it.
Creator who centers her content around hypergamy and femininity, and she was out here saying that Shara taught her everything that she knows. Well, there is a woman on TikTok who is her husband's niece who is speaking out publicly in his defense. So I'm just going to go ahead and play the video and then I'll save my thoughts for later.
Hello everyone, my name is Dee and I am the niece of the trophy wife's husband. Now, I know you know who the trophy wife is because she's been going up and down my timeline for the last couple of days. Her name is Isis, or Paloma, which is her real name. Lady is completely insane. Let's just start from there.
Why the cousin call her insane? Not the cousin, I'm sorry. Why the niece call her insane? Inquiring minds want to know. Let's continue.
Background story. Well, got together really quick. What I've been seeing and what I've been told, she thought that she was getting a come up with my uncle. But then when things didn't go her way and she pretty much seen that she could no longer hide the things that she was doing behind closed doors, she ended up trying to find a different route, which was to come on here and lie to you all and tell you that her daughter had been touched by her dad, which that is not the case. Her daughter had been touched by her son, and she didn't want anybody to know because she wanted to try to make it seem like my uncle was the bad guy because she wasn't getting what she wanted in the divorce. For you smart ladies out there who sat up there and thought to yourselves, oh, you know, this cannot be true.
Oh, and also she advised all the content creators who are slandering her uncle name that the uncle got money enough to come after all the content creators who slandered his name all over social media. That's why I said to y'all, let's be patient, let's wait. Let's be patient, let's wait. Because you don't know, it doesn't sound right. The story didn't sound right. Okay? But here we go. Let's go. Let's go back.
You know, something that a woman would allow, which it's not. It's not something that a woman would allow. I am a victim of sexual, you want to call it.
Okay, so the auntie looks, I'm saying the auntie. The niece, she look a little bit up in age, okay? So she says she was also SA when she was young. So she would never, condone any foolery like this. She right, because anybody who been SA, we don't be doing no shit like that. Like, oh nah, it's good. Nah, it's not good. It's about to get nasty up in here, okay? It's gonna get so bad, Satan himself gonna say, oh damn. You know what I'm saying? Some shit about to go left. Let's continue, y'all.
I don't appreciate one bit of accusations being put out there, especially not just because they're fake, not just because that they're out there just for clout, but because of the fact that this involves a family member of mine who I care about dearly. Multiple family members, if you want to put that out there, because the kids are my family too. The boys are somebody else's. The girls and the last baby are a part of my family. And if they're being harmed in any kind of way, I definitely would want to stand up for them, for sure. But son, the one that the baby first initially.
So now the little cutoffs y'all keep hearing, she's cursing. She's cursing. So Yanni blocked it because YouTube is crazy about stuff like that. And Yanni is a big content creator, so they'll, give her some problems. So she blocked, you'll hear like a little bleep bleep, she's cursing. Okay, here we go.
Was touching her. My grandmother was changing the baby one day, and she seen.
I told y'all it was the grandmother that was changing the baby. You see that? But Isis said it was her that changed the baby. But it was the grandma that changed the baby. Okay? Hey, Shay, what's up, baby?
Down there, and she said that her brother did it. Now, when they went to court, the court did not believe what she was saying because Paloma had already ISIS had already put out a case against my uncle because my uncle was furious when he found out that her oldest son was touching the girls. So he went out and tried to, seek help to figure out what he should do about getting her son away from the girls so that they would no longer have to go through this. But as soon as he did that, ISIS went and took papers out on him claiming that he did it because she didn't want her son to go down for it. Of all of this, she's sitting over here acting like she's the best parent in the world when if y'all go look for yourself, y'all will see that she has a child abuse case of her own. Her youngest son she tried to put it on my uncle that he abused her youngest son, which loves my uncle to death. But the day that her and her ex tried to put out there that my uncle had abused her son, he wasn't in the state. He wasn't nowhere near. So once they went to the hospital and
So that's why the judge believed that's why the judge believed the husband. Because the husband wasn't even in the state when it happened. when the daughter was touched, the husband wasn't even in the state. Wow, see? Trauma bonding. Trauma bonding. Do you know how they roasting this man all over social media? Do you know how they are roasting this man all over social media? This is what I'm talking about. How we don't check stuff and we run with the narrative, but we didn't even listen to this part. You know what I'm saying? Because we want the man, you know, we deem men as evil. You know what I'm saying? We deem men as evil. If somebody say a man did it, everybody gonna say, yes, a man did it. I ain't lying to you. If y'all like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. If you like the content, please donate to the page as well. This is the uncomfortable truth. If a man is accused, everybody will sit up there and believe the nonsense. Hey, Ellis, what's going on, baby? Here we go.
The hospital. The one thing that they didn't do this time is the social workers pulled him aside and started asking him questions and asked him who.
Mona, I know you're going to love this part right here, Mona. That's how they found out, Mona. Because this your line of work, Mona. Shout out to your coworker, okay? Shout out to your coworker, Mona. Because she pulled those babies aside, honey, and got the whole story. That's what happened. That's how they found out the truth. Separated those babies and pulled them aside. Mona D, shout out to your coworker, Mona D. Because Mona, if you was on the case, Mona would have been found out. But Mona, listen, your coworker pulled the babies aside one by one. Honey. And that's how they found out the truth. Let's go, y'all.
Come to find out, the little boy told and said that it was her. Not only that, her oldest son has sent my uncle threatening messages. He has rubbed poop on the walls at multiple family members' house, including theirs. He has pushed his younger brother down the stairs.
Okay, so you heard her. She said that oldest one put some poop all over the walls of people's house, their house too, when he goes. So that means the child have a problem. Something is wrong with the child, okay? Something's wrong with the child, okay? That's why I said somebody is laying hands on this boy, okay? Somebody laying hands on this boy, okay? Mona D, baby, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. For Take Heed and the good CPS workers. Yes, amen to the CPS workers. Lord, amen. Here we go.
To the point where he had a concussion, and she didn't want to take him to the hospital because she didn't want them to know that she had.
So the oldest one gave the boy, the youngest one, a concussion. Okay? He must have hit him or threw him down the stairs and gave him a concussion. And she didn't want to take the youngest one to the hospital because she didn't want that oldest one to get in trouble. See? Here we go, y'all.
Son that had been abusing all her other kids. And then not only that, he hasn't just touched the two girls. He's touched all three of the kids. He's touched his little brother, he's touched his 4-year-old sister, and he's touched his 2-year-old sister. But all of this will come out eventually.
Yeah.
My uncle cannot say anything right now because the case is still open. But my thing is...
And if he say anything, nobody's going to believe him anyway. If he come out here and speak against all the foolery, ain't nobody going to believe him anyway. They're going to turn that thing around on him and make him the bad guy because that's what they do. That's the narrative. Don't you know how hard it is for them to believe? Check this out. Do you know how hard it is for a child to say, my female teacher touched me, than the male teacher? Do you know how hard it is? They don't believe when it's the female teacher. They don't. They don't believe when it's a female that is doing the nonsense. They never believe it. When the male is doing the nonsense or they're accusing the male, those are the ones they get immediately. Just by the word of mouth. They don't have no proof. You just said the name and they shipped the man off to prison. That's it. That's it. Okay? That's it. Okay? That's it. Here we go. Here we go.
We hear saying that he did all of this stuff, but if he did, the police themselves said that he would be in jail. They would have took him to jail as soon as the hospital said, oh my gosh, the baby's been touched. He would have been in booking right away. He wouldn't be out right now working. He wouldn't be out right now being bothered with all of this extra stuff that you're putting on him because of the fact that you want money.
I said it.
Like, what mother uses this platform to sit up there and say, my babies have been touched, excuse me, and then sit over there and then try to put a GoFundMe page up? Do you know why she's putting that GoFundMe page up? Because my uncle has had enough. He's not giving you any money. He's not sitting over there playing into your little schemes where she sits over there and tries to have her kid's father call his phone to get him to talk to the kids so that she can say he's in breach of a restraining order. There's so much proof behind all of this stuff that you all do not realize that is going to come down on her head. But yet you all are sitting over here believing her sob story, not doing your research, and paying her money. This girl has up to $2,000 already on GoFundMe. Probably more now because I haven't even checked this morning. Crazy how y'all will go for a black man or go for any man off of what a woman says, like women don't lie every day to get ahead. I am a strong advocate.
But if you say what she said right now, okay, every black woman will come at you full force. If you get up here and say what she's saying right now, okay, that's down to every color, not just black women. We're going to say Hispanic women, Caucasian women, all of them going to come at you full force because what is the analogy? Believe all women. Believe all women because we do not lie. We don't lie. We tell the truth and nothing but the truth, honey. Okay? Let's continue.
Black women, for women in general, for people in general. But men, I feel like we need to just slow down a little bit and not always think that they're the bad guys because it goes both ways. I am a mother of a black little boy. So for me, I can understand why she would want to cover up for her son, but at the same time, me personally, if my son is doing anything like that and I have other kids, I want to get him the best help possible away from his siblings until he is.
And that's what she should have done. You get that boy some help. Something's wrong with him. You have not fixed the problem that's going on with him. And so now it has affected the other children. So more than likely, this boy been touched and she know about it. Allegedly, we got to throw allegedly out there. More than likely, that older boy been touched and she knew. She didn't get him no help. You understand? She didn't get him no help. And so now he's terrorizing the three younger ones. Here we go.
Women who know this secret never.
Commercial, and it's only like a few minutes of the video, almost done. Can you imagine? YouTube don't play no games, honey.
Away from his siblings until he is confirmed better. And I know he's no longer a threat to the other kids in the house, because you can't just sit over there and single out one kid and be like, oh, I'm going to protect this one, but whatever happens to the other ones just happens. That's not okay.
That's not okay.
And then you want to sit over here and portray to these women out here that, oh, it's okay to be a trophy wife. Just go for that rich man type deal. No, how about go get your own money? How about stop. Please, ladies, please stop waiting on a man to fulfill your life financially, spiritually, emotionally, all this other extra stuff, and find your own way. Do that. Because when you find your own way and you know your self-worth and you know what you are capable of and what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate, then the good man will come find you. But until you know your self-worth,
when she say, excuse me, I can hear you. I'm sorry, y'all. That's the dog. So the thing is, when she says this about the woman, okay? When she says this about the woman, well, ISIS, okay? You know how we actually find good men? Do you know how you find a good man? Anybody know how you find a good man? You got to work on you. That's how you find a good man. You got to work on you. Everything that is not right inside of you, okay? Everything that is not right inside of you, this is how you will get a good man. You got to clean out everything that is not right within you. If you got a lot of nonsense and toxicity going on inside of you, no good man is coming your way. It is not. Okay? You will continue to get the same nonsense. You will continue to get the same foolery. Let's continue.
keep picking up anything off the street and being like, oh, okay, he got a little bit of money in his pocket, so he gonna treat me right. No. What the one thing that you don't realize is that man that has that money, he's also got a little brain in his head too. So he also is already aware of these women that's coming out here to do these things to him or to try to trap him in these ways. Money or attention or the clout or whatever. Like, come on. We are in 2024, about to be 2025. Why are we still doing these same little tricks? Somebody needs to be teaching y'all how to make your own money, how to get your own way. So then that way, when you do find that good man with a lot of money, then y'all can build together instead of sitting over there waiting for him to give you an allowance or whatever, your little stipend for the month.
So she's confirming that the uncle got money, because you hear how she talking. She's confirming that the uncle got money. Like the trophy wife said, she married a man because she wanted to be a trophy wife. Okay? She married this man to just be a trophy wife. And mind you, she came with 2 kids already. Okay? So here we go.
Just want to let y'all know, for the crusties and the dusties, please be mindful of what you put out here on the internet, because you can be getting a lawsuit coming to your doorstep for you putting out accusations of stuff that you have no idea about. Everything that I'm telling you right now on this computer screen or on this platform, I'm letting you know that this is the truth. This woman, it's no records that she has been, that little girl has been touched by my uncle. No records. But it is a record that she had a diaper rash. It is a record that she has child abuse charges against her. It is record that her son has sent my uncle threatening messages. It is a record that she's not telling the whole truth on this platform, what she said in the courtroom. Courtroom that she had my nieces sitting in looking at the wall the whole entire time so that they wouldn't get emotional looking at my uncle.
Wow, that's terrible.
Your daddy. he has to suffer without seeing his kids because of the fact that this woman wants to lie and slander his name because she did not get what she wanted in the divorce. The divorce that she did not put out there, by the way. Because me personally, if anybody had did anything to my kid, oh, babies, I'm going down there first thing and divorcing this person. I'm not about to sit over there and wait.
I know that's
If
right.
anybody rapes me or takes my goods without me and my knowledge or without me saying yes, oh, baby, I'm not about to stay married to somebody like that.
I know
that's crazy.
Right. I know that's right.
But for you to sit over there and say that he's done all these terrible things to you and yet it took him to divorce you and not...
And she said, she said that he did the R word to her 4 times in the beginning of our marriage. It wouldn't even had to take 4. It would not even had to take 4. First time, it wouldn't even had to take 4. First time, I would have got that marriage annulled. It didn't even had to take 4. First of all, your husband should not have to fight you for that bajayjay. I don't even know what we doing here, okay? That does not make sense. Your husband is not supposed to fight you for the bajayjay. That does not make sense, okay? I'm sorry. He should not have to fight you, okay? Learn how to assume the position. That does not make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lord, okay, let's continue.
What's him? Open your eyes, ladies. Stop being stupid. Because this girl is full of lies. Full of lies. Everything y'all heard. First off, let me ask you. Let me get this. Look, who wipes their eyes all the way up here like this when you're crying? Huh? Who does that? Nobody. If I'm wiping my face, I'm wiping all down here because I'm a sloppy crier. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all are too. I don't know why y'all sitting over there trying to act like them housewives, doing all that little... No. Let them tears drop if you real. Because if I'm talking about my baby and something like that happen, oh, I don't care if it's ugly cry or not. I'm gonna have snot and everything coming down my face. But this girl could barely even look at the camera the entire time she was talking on this video. No reason to lie to y'all. But I want to let y'all know that the disrespect with my uncle, it has to stop. Because this man has done nothing. And the reason why you don't hear him saying anything is because he knows that this is an open case. And when you have an open case, just like we see on The Housewives with Karen Huger and anybody else that goes through a case, you cannot talk about it until the case is over. So ISIS, this is my message to you. I hope to God that you got your ducks in a row. I hope you hired a new lawyer after the last lawyer sat up there and...
So she says the last lawyer just dropped her because the lawyer just saw all the chucking and jiving. So the last lawyer just dropped her. Shadow, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. I see you, baby. Long time no see. Thank you for the coffee. I appreciate you. Can you imagine? The last lawyer was like, I'm out of here. Okay? Trey said, lawyers only take cases they think they can win. Oh, that's nasty, Trey. Here we go.
After the last lawyer sat up there and took herself away from your case because she seen that it was no case. I hope you hired a really good lawyer, or I hope these people give you enough money to where you can get you a good lawyer.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Because, baby, you going under the jail. And I hope these people crucify you for all the lies that you have got on here and told. You are not a good person. You are not a good mother.
But I'm thinking she should get in trouble too because she knew that boy was touching them kids. Should she not get in trouble too? What y'all think? Should she not get in trouble too because she knew that boy was touching those children? She knew something was wrong with that boy. Why didn't she get him some help? Something is wrong somewhere. Because if he's smearing shit on the walls and stuff like that of people's houses, okay, an ass whooping won't do. Okay? I'm just saying, you know, if he go into people's house and he's smearing shit all over the walls and stuff like that, an ass whooping won't do. Okay? An ass whooping won't do. Okay? That baby needs some help. Something's wrong with him. Maybe you sit him down and ask him, is somebody touching on you? Hey Malik, how are you, baby? It's good to see you. Long time no see. So here we go.
You only, and even right now, you're still out there looking for the next victim. You're out here looking for the next victim, and that's so, like, I'm laughing because that's so fucking sad. But you need not come for me and mine. With that. This man does not deserve it. Some that do.
She said it's some that do, but not him.
For all of you out there that had the good mind of thinking that she was a liar and that she was just putting on to get sympathy points, yes, she is.
I knew something was wrong. I said,
That the rest of you fell for the okie doke, and you have egg on your face right now. Because that's what you get for listening to stupid stuff on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok. You're listening to that stuff and you don't even know the whole story. You don't even care to find out the whole story. You're just going to condemn a person, say that you wish them dead, that they should be under the jail and all this other extra stuff.
But that's what we do. When we hear stuff like that, people will say, oh, I wish you death. I wish you under the jail. You know how many probably people done hit this man on his IG and all this other stuff and probably wished him, because you know she exposed this man on all her, you know, on her platform, probably told people this my husband. She took all the videos down though, y'all. She only got the one video up right now. If you go to her platform, she only got this one video up right now. Okay? This is the uncomfortable truth. This is why when she said, and now Trey just made me think of something, because at the end of her video, okay, the end of Ice's video, she said, I don't really know where this channel is going to go. Trey made me think about that now, but how I caught that she was lying is when she said she changed that baby. That baby was 4 years old. I said, who the hell still got their baby in diapers at 4? That doesn't make sense. I'm going to tell y'all something that I used to use on my girls when they were young. And this is how you find out if the baby is being touched, okay? You just put them in some water. Put them in some water. Let them take a bath. Put them in some water. Let them take a bath. And if they fight to get out that tub, when you sit them in there, and they start fighting to get out that tub, mind you, I ain't saying hot water. I said like lukewarm water. And you sit them down and they start fighting. Their legs start running up, trying to get out that tub. Somebody touched them. That's how you know. That's an old school move. Okay? Shadow, thank you for the $4.99 super chat, baby. I appreciate you. Is a man guilty? He's not. This whole thing done went crazy. The woman done lied and everything, okay? Allegedly, okay? But whose story sound better, y'all? Okay? Whose story sound better, okay? Ice's story or the niece? Because the niece done put all the holes that was in Ice's story. The niece done filled it all for me. So which one sound better, y'all? Let me know. Okay, once Trey said it, there we go. Already know. Look at Miss O. Here we go. Mona D, that's it, baby. Mona D said, sensitivity, baby. That's right. That's the uncomfortable truth. Straight up, no chaser said the niece, honey. Ellis said the niece. Yes. The niece story just, it sounds just like, smooth like Sunday morning. Can you imagine? That is terrible. Ellis said the niece. Here we go.
Justice system doesn't even
Maya,
feel
what's
that way
up,
because they
baby?
don't have any evidence that he did anything. Please. Next topic, next subject. I better not see no more. I better not see no more. Because when he come out, baby, all y'all that's out there right now talking junk are going to be so sick because this girl is sick. Her and her son.
Now, the niece is saying when he come out to tell his truth, y'all gonna be sick when he come out to tell his truth. Because right now, they in a legal matter. So the husband is being wise. He said, let peace be still. Let her come out here and say all she want to say so he could use this against her when it comes to him trying to grab them girls. Okay? And that newborn baby, because she just had a newborn baby by him too. Can you imagine? Let's continue the video.
I'm sorry to say it because I don't want to talk about nobody else's kid. But if it's the truth, it's the truth.
Oh my God.
Get theirs. Don't worry. They're going to get theirs, and they're going to get the help that they need, hopefully. And I hope all y'all out there that's sitting over there calling my uncle all kinds of names, saying that he needs to die and all this other extra stuff, I hope y'all are the ones that help her get the help because y'all need it right along with her. Have a nice day. Signing off.
Before I get into my final thoughts on this situation, I just wanted to add this post in the lead that Isis made to her community tab. And she said, I'm so tired of misinformation. My daughters are his biological children. This could have happened to anyone. Also, I knew this man for a 6-month period before I became his wife. Yes, I ran a background check. I'm not stupid enough to date online without one. He had no prior charges other than some speeding tickets. I saw every speeding ticket he ever had before I agreed to go on a first date. My dating profile said I had no children. I never married for money. I married because he pretended to have all the same values as me. I married to build a family on solid foundation. He never showed signs of being a pedophile, but yes, I'll take the blame. There's also another content creator whom has 2 daughters by her husband, their biological father. Would she also be a dumb pygmisha if her husband did the same to their daughters? ? Shame on you. Shame on you. So Isis made that post yesterday, and it seems like she was being emotional. I just got to be honest with you. The niece is making the most sense to me, and that's just me being real when it comes to the situation. I had a lot of compassion for Isis. If you watched my live stream, I was really upset because I felt like people weren't really showing any real compassion for her situation. But this makes more sense to me. And the reason it makes more sense to me is because I did go out there to see if there was a criminal case for her husband, and there is no criminal case for her husband. And based off of how she told the story in her YouTube video, there should definitely be a criminal case out there regarding her husband. And the only thing that's out there is a protective order, which is why her husband is not in jail. So I am more...
You see what I'm saying? Trey, you already know. Hey, Young, what's going on? Maya, I hope I greeted you, baby. I'm just running my mouth. So, you see what I'm saying, Trey? Trey, you already know. If this man really touched the daughters, because now she said both of them. If this man really touched both of the daughters, Trey, would he be walking around scot-free? Would he be walking around scot-free, Trey? Come on now. You already know. He wouldn't be. No, he wouldn't be. Trey said, hell no. No, he wouldn't be. Young, hey, baby, what's going on? So my problem is that the niece story sounds more true than Isis. Because Isis is worried about her channel. She should be worried about her daughter. Why come to social media to expose your baby's trauma? You know what I'm saying? And listen, the content done hit 2.2 million. Okay? 2.2 million. Do you hear me? 2.2 million. If she got AdSense, I saw you can give her super chats and stuff. Okay, she got AdSense. She done made bank on that one video. She done made bank on that one video. 2.2 million. She has made bank on that one video, and the video was only 14 minutes. So whoever watched it, they watched the whole thing through the commercials and everything. So ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay? Ain't no way. And then on top of the money that she did a GoMe fund. Anybody in their right mind, why would you go do a GoMe fund and your daughter? You know what I'm saying? Nobody is thinking about that. Nobody is thinking about money. Most women at these things, if they happen to their children, you know what they thinking about? And this is me, what I'm about to say. But you know what a woman is thinking about? Miss O, what you think? Do you know what a woman is thinking about when they find out that their child has been essayed? They thinking about going to do some jail time. Yes. Yeah, Miss Straight Up No Chaser said revenge. Yep, that's what the woman is thinking about in her mind. That is what she thinking about. The woman is thinking about some evil stuff. Even the devil himself is like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? She's thinking some evil stuff. I'm not lying to you. If I tell you she thinking about forgiving somebody, if the husband did this, if I tell you this, oh man, please. I want to share something with y'all, and it's going to be a little nasty. Some of our uncles and grandfathers, right, who did these things, okay, who did these things to us growing up, right? When Big Mama got time, okay, when she got time. Now, mind you, she didn't have money. But when Big Mama was able to start being able to take care of herself and not have to rely on grandpa, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody in the family or whatever like that, okay? And she knew this person was a problem in the family. That this person was essaying everybody in the family. Big Mama took some tonic. This evil, what I'm about to tell y'all. Big Mama took some tonic. She gave some tonic to a few people. Okay? She gave some tonic to a few people. And then all of a sudden, y'all heard the family getting together to have a funeral. See, some of y'all like to call our Big Mamas weak, you know. Oh, these things happen in the family. She didn't do anything. Most of the time, she couldn't do much. She couldn't do much because she relied on grandpa, you know. Okay? I ain't lying to y'all. I'm telling you the truth. She relied on grandpa. Okay? But when these things happen and Big Mama is aware, okay, most of the time Big Mama give a tonic. She give a tonic. You think you drinking tea. Okay? Then all of a sudden, a week later, you know, everybody getting together, frying chicken, making macaroni and cheese and, you know, cabbage and stuff. That's how they took care of people like that back in the day. Okay? Or they root you. You know, they put roots on you. You know, stuff like that. When you were terror to the family, they put roots on you. I said it. This is the truth. It's nasty, but it's true. So some of y'all who get in here and say black women was weak back then because they let the man or the people in the family that did stuff to the children know. It was because Big Mama wasn't aware. She wasn't aware until she found out. Then all of a sudden, you that same cousin that used to, come over to the house wearing those cat daddy clothes and everything, and he be the one that be touching everybody. All of a sudden, you see grandma working in her garden. Okay, she getting that stuff together. Okay, she getting that stuff together to give him something to drink. Okay, all right. Some of y'all like to call our ancestors weak, but they just was quiet. They just was quiet. I said what I said. Here we go.
To believe the niece at this point when it comes to the situation, but of course I will keep you updated as more information comes out. But unfortunately, it's just not looking good for Isis. It's not. I mean, she's been on this platform lying to women for years, and I believe that it has finally caught up with her. So that's all that I have regarding this situation so far. Please leave your thoughts and your opinions down below in the comment section. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification.
So shout out to Real Talk Yanni. She did the damn thing. I'm glad she found this video, because I was like, I gotta wait and find out what's going on, because I ain't want to jump into it because it didn't sound right. Especially when she said that baby was 14. I was like, nah, that don't. I'm sorry, not 14. When she said that baby was 4 and still wearing a diaper, I was like, how? You know what I'm saying? How? And then when the niece said, my grandmother changed the baby and asked the baby what was going on. And the baby told her, the grandma asked her, is somebody touching you? And the baby told her, it's my brother. That's when I immediately knew, like, yeah, this makes sense. Okay, this makes sense. Something is not right here. Okay, and only why the judge believed the husband, okay, is because the husband was out of town, y'all. He was out of town when it happened. He was on a business trip or something. He was out of town. That's why he got believed. But can you imagine if he was in town? They would have nailed him to the cross, honey. They would have nailed him to the cross. Okay? This is why I say, when y'all be coming after men, okay? This is why I say, when y'all be coming after men, or either, women who have not done anything wrong, you got to be careful who been praying for them. Okay? You got to be careful who been praying for them. You don't know where this prayer is coming from. You don't know if it's someone that was a long line in his lineage. You don't know. They say Yahweh still answers prayers of the dead. Okay? So you don't know where this prayer is coming from. It can be down the bloodline of his great-grandfather, down the bloodline of his great-grandmama, okay? Okay? You don't know where this prayer is coming from. That at the time when this was supposed to happen, he was out of town, okay? And that's how God just intervened, because he was out of town. Because this thing would have just, did a whole whirlwind, and he would not have been able to say, oh no, I didn't do this. They wouldn't have believed him. But because he was out of town, that's why the judge said, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. And then shout out to CPS. Okay, we call it diapers up here in Jersey. But shout out to CPS, because what they did, that caseworker pulled those babies apart and talked to them. And them babies told who really touched them. Okay? Okay, so the mama grip wasn't too good yet. She didn't drill it into them to lie on the daddy. Okay? So the children told the truth. Ain't that crazy, y'all? So that is the uncomfortable truth. That is the so-called allegedly the true story. Because you want to say, allegedly. But she said her uncle gonna come out and tell everything once everything subside. And so he gonna be looking at these content creators who spreaded this all around. Okay, I won't be one of them, thank God. I won't be one of them that he gonna come after. More than likely, it's gonna be these big YouTubers that's been up here telling all this nonsense, like on site and everything like that. More than likely, it's gonna be them big ones. They better hurry up and get that video down, okay? And get that video down. I found something so interesting on YouTube, no, Instagram yesterday. I want y'all to hear this woman. She's very upset. And I want y'all to listen to what she says. She's very upset. This woman is distraught. The woman is distraught. Okay? Did y'all hear what I said? Distraught. I don't even know if I said that right. Here we go. Here we go. Listen to this, y'all.
I hate being fucking married. I long for the day to be single again. The only thing that's causing me to stay and stick it out is because I've been a housewife for 10 years. And to get back out there in the workforce with a mental illness, there's some fears that I have. But I literally do hate being married. So y'all know how I say that I always use my content to push my pain into purpose, make y'all laugh. A lot of this pain is connected to my marriage. A lot of it. I just try my hardest not to put it out there, and I'm still not going to go into details. But just know that this shit is not fucking gold. And no matter how much I try, no matter what I do, at the end of the day, I still just want the fuck out. I want to be single. I know I can love myself better alone than anybody can love me with them. I love who I am, but I do not love who I am with this person. I hate being fucking married. And on my life, once this shit is over, I would never fucking get married again.
Okay, so let's dissect the foolery. 10 years she's been married. No. She said 10 years she's been a stay-at-home wife. Okay, 10 years. But she hate being married to this man. I don't understand. Who's taking care of the bills? Who's buying everything? You know what I'm saying? But you hate this man. Do you know how many men they have to live? This is the type of life that they live. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of life that they live. You know what I'm saying? Men have to go through shit like this. This is the type of life, okay? You know what I'm saying? Shadow said, get out of here, go, bye-bye. Thank you, Shadow, for the $1.99 super chat, baby. This is what I'm saying. This is nonsense right here. 10 years she's been a stay-at-home wife. And she said, I can't, let me repeat it one more time. Here we go.
Hate being fucking married.
I hate being married.
I long for the day to be single again.
She want to be single again.
The only thing that's causing me to stay and stick it out is because I've been a housewife for 10 years. And to get back out there in the workforce with a mental illness, there's some fears that I have. But I literally do hate being married. So y'all know how I say that I always use my
mental illness. So this man married her with a mental illness. And she's been a housewife for 10 years. Can you imagine going home to this every day? Oh my God. I feel so sorry for the husband. Oh my God. But I know everybody on her content like, that's right, girl. That's right. Just leave. Just leave, girl. Just leave. You know, everybody on her content like, that's right, sis. You know what? He the problem. This the problem I got with the fake sisterhood. They gonna tell you everything you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Everything you want to hear. Okay? And the sad part is they know you the problem. But they're going to tell you everything you want to hear. Now, Quincy said, instead of getting help, this is her remedy. Go ahead, Quincy. Oh, my goodness. That does not make sense. Malik, you wrong. Malik said, "You go, girl. You can do better." Malik, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you, Malik. That's wrong. Maya said, "Lord, have mercy." She's some kind of special. Maya, be nice. Be nice, Maya. Oh my God, that's terrible. I can't believe that nonsense. Okay, Tea Time said, I just celebrated 16-year anniversary. Congratulations, my dear. Congratulations. I know that's right. When she said this, I was like, wow. I never talk like this about my husband. Now, do I say that he don't aggravate me sometimes? He do. He do. He do aggravate me sometimes. And I know I aggravate him. Okay? I'm not one of those wives that say, I don't aggravate my husband. I'm a good wife. I'm not one of those. I know I aggravate mine. I just did this morning. Okay? I just did this morning. Okay? Because he just cautioned me about the ghetto ratchet shit, okay, about YouTube. So he was cautioning me this morning, stay out that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see shit on your page today. Stay out that shit. Okay, so that's why I was like, let me play some gospel music and get all those vibes out. You know what I'm saying? And it feels good. The atmosphere feels good. Okay, because my husband said, listen, if I see anything from work, I don't want to hear shit. I said, what you talking about? He said, if I see anything from work, I'm not going to talk to you when I get in the house. I'm just going to slam everything down that's in your studio and just put it all in, what you tell me, in the attic. I'm going to put everything in the attic. Okay, because y'all know we got 2 living rooms. So I got like a little corner in my husband's living room because this is me and Keith, okay? And the other living room is on the other side of the house. So I got, all my stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? All my, social media stuff is over here. Lord, he told me I would slam everything down and just put it in the attic. And I can't even go up to the attic. I can't even get up there in the attic. I'm scared of the attic, y'all. Okay? So I'm like, let me just leave that alone, Once you see the light, because I'm a project kid, okay? We only been in this house for like, 5 years now. So once I see the light in the attic, mind you, that's the light from the sun, damn it. But once I see the light, I'm scared. Like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? What the hell? But long as that pit bull don't go crazy, then I know, and you know what I'm saying? I know everything is all right. Long as he don't start barking and flipping out, then I know ain't nobody in the house with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. Tara said, you better get a can of Act Right for ShopRite, or you'll be on time. Tara, you already know, baby. You already know. He was clowning me this morning. He was like, and he was cursing. I was looking at him. You gotta look. I just looked. He said, "Did you hear what I said?" I said, "I heard you. I heard you. I heard you, sir. I heard you." So, I kept my promise. Okay? So that's, that's a problem. When you have a husband that have a purpose, I told y'all this in the beginning. When you have a husband that have a purpose, you can't do shit. When somebody start talking about you and stuff, you can't respond because he's right there, like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to say something, you know what I'm saying? But he tell you, shut your ass up. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem. See, when you have a man who is weak, right? He'll help you do the foolery. But when you have a man who's on his purpose, that shit irks you. You know what I'm saying? Because when he on his purpose, you know what I'm saying? You can't like chuck and jive him and say, oh, well, so-and-so said this and so-and-so said that. And he'll tell you quick, how old are you? He'll tell you quick. My king will pull his glasses down and say, how old are you? How old are you? And then you got to think, And And then he'll tell you, how old are you? What's your age? Tell me your age. You know what I'm saying? Then I got to disclose my age and stuff, you know. Sometimes I think my king is a bully. I don't, you know, he's a bully a little bit, you know. I like it, but he's a bully a little bit, you know. I'm just saying, you know, he's a bully a little bit. Okay? So that's why I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. I know. Quincy, don't join the conversation. Don't join the conversation. You're trying to be funny. Okay? So now, y'all, listen. We done for today. We finished. We at the 2-hour mark. 2-hour mark, y'all. You know I don't do nothing more than that. Unless we in a heated conversation. Okay? That's the 2-hour mark, baby. Listen. Much love to y'all all. Y'all be safe today. Take heed to the message, okay? And I'm going to share something with you. Even when people lie on you and slander your name in the street, God still see them. Do you hear what I'm saying? God still see them. God still see them. God will continue to bless you if you stay the course. Now, mind you, I ain't sitting up here saying I'm a perfect child. I am Yahweh's drama. Okay? I'm one of his children that is very disobedient. Okay? So I have done a lot of stuff. I'm not sitting up here saying I'm perfect. Okay? But I want to say that God has blessed me in every aspect when it comes to other things in my life, but when it comes to my social media, okay? God has blessed me so much in my social media that is wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would never believe a content creator that's only been here for a short time that she rocks out like this. And I think it's because I stay consistent as well, you know? And I'd rather just stay on my side. One thing that people in the beginning used to like make a joke that, oh, this is a copy of Crimson Cure. And I'm going to share something with you. I never felt disrespected. That touched my heart. Because I love Crimson. I'm a Crimsonite, actually. So, and it's not, I don't wear the scarf because of Crimson. I wear the scarf because of my alopecia. And so it touched my heart, but the people thought they were, you know, hurting my feelings. But it made me feel good. But these last couple of days, I have not felt like Crimson. I have not felt like the copy of Crimson because I've been in foolery and been around fake people. So my thing is now is to focus on my channel and stay the course and stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? Just like Renee said. Stay in my lane. Okay? All right? And do my own business. The only thing that I just always laugh about a little bit is that the white YouTube don't go through none of this. I don't see none of the nonsense on the white YouTube, you know? And I'm starting to like run over to that side, you know, to different content creators that don't have all this drama and stuff like that. And I'm loving their content. And this is what YouTube is sending me, like this type of content. Ever since I started doing everything on Trump. Y'all remember when we started talking about Trump. And that's how the channel been growing too, because we were talking about Trump. Shout out to Trump for the win. Shout out to Trump for the win. So the content has been changing. You know what I'm saying? And I think I have to change with the content. I have to change with the content. Now, sometimes we're going to get a little ratchet, you know, because that's that, you know, that's that Scorpio in me. We're going to get a little ratchet. But I think I got to change with the content because that's what's growing my channel. Because in the beginning, it was the ratchet hood that was growing my channel. And now my channel has changed a little bit. But these last couple of days, it's been a little foolery. And that's why I was telling y'all, let's cleanse the channel, and play a little gospel and get it, calm down. Because we don't, my brand don't need to be in this foolery. You know what I'm saying? My brand don't need to be in this foolery. I'll share something with you. When a content creator who was bigger than me was checking for me, right? And this woman had interviewed like NBA stars and stuff like that. And this woman was checking for me, and I had did a live with her. I was like, damn, my content is changing. And I didn't brag about it. I didn't tell anybody because I didn't want to miss the blessing. So I waited until it was done, and then I told everybody that I was on this podcast. So that's what I'm saying. Let me just continue to stay the course and worry about my brand, and I'm not going to help nobody else build their brand when it comes to me going on podcasts. I'm not doing not podcast panels. I'm not going to be doing panels with nobody no more. Okay? I ain't doing no panels with nobody no more unless it's a one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? And I like the content creator, like Miss O. You know what I'm saying? My sister Miss O. Okay? Okay. And also embrace the grace. If she calls me to her channel, I'm going to go. I listen, one thing is I'm not going to let people dictate to me who I should like in YouTube and who I shouldn't. Okay? Long as you don't fuck over me, we don't have a problem. But once you fuck over me, then we got the problem. Okay? That's how I feel. I'm not all these people that I have met on YouTube, we not friends. We just, we acquaintances. That's it. That's how I feel. But if I strongly have something going on with you and I feel that my spirit feels you're a good person, I'm going to continue to rock with you until some shit happen. When some shit happen, then nah, fuck you. And I'm just going to move on. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm grown enough to know who to rock with and who not. Nobody going to tell me who to rock with and who not. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. That has never been me. So I will stay the course on my channel and do whatever will make us grow. Okay, y'all? Whatever will make us grow. But any foolery and all this back and forth, I can't. I'm too old, and my king is crazy. I don't want to lose my channel because I love this man so much, and I don't want to have no problem with him because I like my house to be at peace. Let me reword that again. I like my king house to be at peace. You know what I'm saying? I don't like us to be at war with each other over some stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. So if the YouTube content brings me and my king at war, then yes, I will shut my page down. Y'all take heed to the message. Much love to you all. Thank you to everybody who donated to the channel today. I greatly appreciate it. Okay? I greatly appreciate it. Let's go into it. Here we go. One more time for the crowd in the back. I appreciate y'all, everybody who donated. Thank you so much. Also, check this out. If you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubmracksfashion.com. Okay. Also, if you don't want to shop with the main website, we also have Mercari, eBay, and POSHMARK. But on the main website, the items are cheaper. Okay, because there's no extra cost. Okay. Also, if you want to shop merch, go to my YouTube page, scroll to the top of the page, you will see shop or store. And if you like anything, buy something, okay? If you like anything, buy something. If you want to donate to the channel directly to me, you can do Cash App, you can do Super Chat, you can do Venmo. The links are in my bio on top of the page, okay? Let me see what we got to go out with, because we're gonna play some music. We ain't had music in a minute, okay? We ain't had music in a minute. We're gonna get to some music. Let me see what we got here. Let me see what we got. Let me see. I love this one. I want to play this one. Let's hear this one.